yo, we spare no expenses. Game cost gets expensive. Go hard, we relentless.
Feel that energy, feel that shift. I don't have to say they already know. I could stand out in any room I'm in, or I could blend in, working my chameleon.
Yeah, you hating what God made. On the most high, yo, we spare no expenses. Game cost gets expensive. Go hard, we relentless.
Feel that energy, feel that shift. I don't have to say they already know. I could stand out in any room I'm in, or I could blend in, working my chameleon.
Oh, I thought you said Brown.
Yo, man, peace and blessings. You already know what it is, man. It's PotRoast motherfucking podcast. We in here, man. Happy Friday, Junior. I got my guys with me. Yeah. Rich Grand, the man, Sky Harbor.
You already know what it is.
Yeah. I know what it is. What's good with y'all?
What's good, PotRoast?
A lot of shit going on, man. A lot of shit.
Yeah, you probably gotta put your mic up a little closer, bro. Yours. Yeah.
You say you depressed.
Finna be depressed right now. You know, it's
Hey, man.
looking squiggly right now, man.
Hey, man, I ain't like no other homie you done had, man. If you ever need an ear, man, I'm open to it, man. on or off mic. I don't give a fuck.
This nigga's still in the game because he getting rebounds and he ain't scoring no points.
Oh.
That's sadness. That's sadness, sir.
This nigga talk about the game.
All right, so let's get into these topics, man.
What up?
I got the icebreaker. So,
Okay.
Recent article, man. Jadakiss, which we all know and love. Jadakiss said that he feels that drill rap is one of the worst trends in hip hop. So, what you think about that, Rich? You the producer extraordinaire. What do you think about Jada saying that drill is debatably one of the worst
Subgenres?
Yeah, subgenres of
Okay.
subgenres of hip hop.
He should mind his business. I mean, that's his. He entitled to his opinion. He don't like it.
What's up, B?
It's definitely not.
I low key agree.
Think
I
so?
mean, what are you considering drill rap?
I mean, is there context behind it? I mean, is there any like what is he saying? What is he saying? Is it causing like so much violence in the city? Like what is he saying?
He's saying like basically like all the tracks kind of sound the same, and the violence.
I mean, it was violence before drill.
Correct.
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
And drill only been around for like what, 5 years maybe? 6 years.
Longer than that.
Longer than that? Well, man, shit, everything
Like
is
10.
everything is a blur to me these days. So I mean,
It's like a 10 years.
it's been going on for a minute. I definitely agree, but man, so before rap was invented, it's been violence. The fuck are we talking about? But if you want to talk about subgenres, I don't know which one caused more detriment to humanity.
I mean,
all that shit is just reported. Drill rap is just
his
the
mom
news
and daddy
reported.
thought that fucking rap music was the worst shit ever invented.
You said what?
He my age, so he from where the parents thought that rap was fucking trash as fuck.
There's an argument there, but I ain't gonna say it's the worst. I mean, but that's his opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you can go.
You can say that about
What is that called?
people used to say that about
What is that style of rap called?
people used to say that about Uncle Luke.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I mean?
Parents thought that rap. Let's turn that gibberish off.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought,
yeah, some old heads used to say that.
I think I felt like auto tune was
Turn that
was
jive
flashy
off.
to a degree. You know, when that auto tune first came out, everybody was trying to jump on that. I just feel like there's a wave of style of music that comes out, and the generation at that time just jumps on that style of music. I wouldn't say it's necessarily all trash or terrible or worse. It's just trying to think outside the box of what you get tired of hearing the same thing.
So y'all disagree with him there? Basically, is that y'all disagree? Well, I know Rich disagree.
Yeah, I mean, you like Rich said, you can have your own opinion, but I wouldn't say it's the worst, man. I mean,
It's drill rap that I like.
yeah, it is. That's just something that I like. I feel
I
like
personally don't like any of it. I've heard songs that I thought were cool, but I don't listen to it. Like I don't like that. What's that Detroit style of rap called?
that's drill.
That's drill. That's not drill.
Yeah, it is.
That's not drill.
I wouldn't count that.
I wouldn't count that as drill.
Detroit.
It's offbeat drill.
That's
That's
what
just
we
like
call it,
Milwaukee
Detroit.
has drill. It's
I don't
just
think
it's
that-
different forms of drill music. That's what I'm trying.
What makes it drill then?
Anything with a snare or a snap in it. Or
All hip hop has snares and snaps.
It's just all it is just a certain.
I just want to, not to discredit what you say. You entitled to your opinion, but it's definitely different.
some
That
people just
Detroit
think-
shit different than the drill shit. The way that the beat is formatted. You understand what I'm saying? Like the way that the beat is formatted is
It's
totally
probably like
different.
half. It's like half a beat away from hyphy music.
Yeah.
Everybody
keeping
got
it a
their
buck,
own
like
version
it's-
of drill,
it's-
I guess
right.
you could say. Like Detroit, they might call it Detroit.
But that
drill.
Chicago drill, New York drill, and London drill sounds the same.
Yeah, those sound the same.
And they all
That's-
took it from Chicago.
Chicago.
What? London too?
Yeah, they all took
Yeah.
that Chicago drill sound.
Chicago was like one of the first.
Chop started
shit.
that shit with fucking what's the name? Chief Keef.
Yeah.
What's that doing, bro? God damn, why we leave the door open?
Mhm.
Brandon said drill is old. He also named Pastor Troy.
I wouldn't consider that.
That's trap to me.
That's crunk music.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trap. Trap wasn't even a word. I mean, it was, but crunk was more Pastor Troy. If you wanted to put a name on it,
The term drill started with Keith.
yeah,
That's what it started with?
Yeah, it was a
sure for sure.
it was a Chicago thing, and then it became a Midwest spread, and then
New
it
York.
got to New York. But it started in Chicago, and it's a
And
Midwest.
I know in London that shit real popular. Like
Right.
that's all they pretty much listen to.
Right.
That
So,
and like
like you
reggae
said,
shit.
because like you said, you got different descriptions. Like so, drill rap. Everybody just thinking about the beat, but most of the drill rap is the beat and the style of rapping.
How
they're rapping.
is pitched
Yeah.
bend 808s.
What you mean? Yeah, like that.
Is that what they call a rolling 808
Pitch,
or
pitch bend.
a pitch bend?
Couldn't pun with me ton, pun with it pun, tum with it tum, pum.
And then they're
Them two white dudes be killing that London drill.
That
shit.
ain't drill though.
Yes,
I
they
forgot
is.
who was
They
doing
rapping
an
on like
impression.
regular hip hop beats,
They rapping
man.
on London drill beats.
Y'all heard
Miles and Pete.
Ari Spears do an impression of that shit?
no.
That shit is
London
hilarious.
drill.
Yeah, that shit is hilarious.
Is it?
No, no, go no chop, chop, chop. No, go pop, pop, pop. That shit is hilarious.
Hey, they be spitting though.
They do.
They do be spitting, but I don't be.
If they really write
like-
this shit, that's
That shit
talent.
is like a mixture of like patois and British, like all meshed together.
But see, that don't sound like drill to me. When I'm thinking drill, I'm thinking of tum with it pum, some with his son, gun throwing with me gun.
The Pop Smoke, Casanova, and all that.
Right. That's drill to me. I don't think
That's
it's
New
the.
York drill.
I don't think that it's the worst trend. I think probably the worst trend was probably that's a subtopic. What's the worst trends? I think the worst trend is probably fucking that
Auto tune.
that snap that snap dancing era,
snap dance rap,
like Laffy Taffies,
snap dance rap.
fucking dance rap, the Laffy Taffies, the fucking
LA, young
Snap,
LA.
snap era.
like the Laffy
Right.
Taffies, the fucking white tees.
That was probably
To me, that's
was
one of the worst.
driest era. Yeah.
To me, that's like one of the worst eras in my
The
opinion.
worst.
04, 05,
What's yours?
06.
To be honest, I don't got a bad era.
There was not a trend that you was like this shit done. You don't like that Detroit shit.
And some of it I do like. I don't like that offbeat rapping style.
That's what you're talking about. He don't like.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
When motherfuckers sound like they talking
They
proper,
talking
but they rapping all
off
offbeat
the
and
beat.
shit.
That's like how
Man,
Savage
you
rap.
ain't gotta shoot at the
I
West.
don't even know how to explain
Talking
it.
about
Savage
Brandon
kinda
said
rap
drill
like-
is
I hear
like
you.
he said drill is like storytelling, but in a chant sequence. I like how Brandon be talking like he a super hip hop producer extraordinaire head and shit, bro.
Chanting sequence.
You passed your bedtime, sir.
I disagree with that, Brandon. I don't think it's storytelling at all. It's all violence and gun bars.
No, not
Yes,
all.
bro, that's not storytelling.
Demonized.
Real rap.
Drill is
Shit,
demonized.
That's
Von-
not story.
Von
Yeah,
be
that's
telling
not
stories,
storytelling.
It's storytelling, but it's like murder storytelling.
Vaughn,
You said
all
what?
them
It's like
niggas
you
tell
telling a
stories,
drill. You telling a story about a murder. You telling about a nigga getting smoked.
It's
nigga
a
getting killed.
homicide. Or Polo G. All the niggas they be talking about homicides.
They telling on themselves.
No, let's just think about it.
I mean,
Think
NWA was
about-
doing raps like that when they first came out.
Nah, I disagree.
What NWA didn't talk about homicides and killing and
Now,
shooting?
when they first came out,
NWA,
they was talking about fuck the police and
and they never
They-
talked about
they were-
homicide and
they were-
killing niggas.
there's a difference between glorifying the
This is
shit
just think
and
about it. Everybody
narrating
get fake
narrating it,
facts.
not narrating.
They're narrating
That's
too.
what
They're
happened
narrating
in
a
that
homicide.
neighborhood.
They're all telling the
He
story.
rapping about robbing
Robbing motherfuckers. They all had a narrative. They all told a story about gangster
What's that?
shit.
When you if you listen to Duck, if you listen to Vaughn, Dirk, they be telling stories, bro. It might not be a story you interested in, but they do storytelling.
You agree with that, A-Roll?
But the difference is they telling a story from 2 days ago, type shit.
They
That shit,
actually did.
that shit just happened.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the whole neighborhood talking about it, and shit goes the way
From
it
2
goes.
days ago.
Right.
The
Yeah,
police still
they
investigating.
be talking about shit
It's
that
still an
just
active
happened.
investigation.
Right. They be telling, yeah. They're telling ongoing stories, ongoing cases.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What's the worst trend? I said the snap music. What do y'all say? Worst trend in hip hop? Is it auto? Is it auto?
Drill is terrible.
Yeah,
Drill is terrible because
he said it's the worst, one of the worst trends in hip hop.
There's murder going on prior to drill.
Yeah,
That's what
fucking
I'm saying.
Jeezy.
It was, but-
y'all just
I don't know, it's all-
praising
Jeezy was talking about doing
He
drugs.
talking about selling drugs, not
drug
doing.
music.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking
Hold on,
about
first of
spinning
all-
blocks, killing niggas.
Hold on. First of all, Spice One is one of the niggas that killed everybody in the Bay. He never had a song talk about nothing but killing
He
people.
did.
Let's
But it wasn't a wave when we had some of them older artists that
Let's
were
go.
certain artists who
There
were
was a wave of it, of
But
that
it
killing
was
shit.
because
Back
that's
in
what
the
it
day?
was.
Yeah, there was.
This was the image.
Was
West
it
Coast was
drill?
gangbang rapping. That was the
it
image.
was like gangbang music. Gangbang music.
That was gangbang music. The 90s was considered gangbang music for the West Coast. I'm coming from the Midwest. That's what we looked at.
And the
Gangbanging
East,
music was from the West
and
Coast.
the East.
In
It wasn't gangbang, but they was talking about gangster
Right.
shit.
Original gun
We're talking about
clappers.
Burroughs.
they were talking about
Original gun clappers. Groups called
No,
Smith and
we're
Wesson.
not gonna leave out MOP.
Bootcamp
We're not
Clip,
leaving out
MOP.
Onyx. We're not leaving out.
Right.
That's the
They wasn't-
90s.
They wasn't gangs.
They were violence. It was violence, though. It was violence.
No, I'm not saying there was gangbanging at that time, but it was some gangster shit that they were talking about.
for sure.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
The thing too, but then when
reputation.
Yeah. Even the Chicago music, they was talking about some gangbang shit.
Talked about gangbang shit.
But,
What you want to say?
when we talk about Jeezy and them, even if they don't talk about the actual murders, they glorifying cocaine, crack, shit that people get murdered over. Like it's still glorifying some bullshit.
I agree.
all right, so I got a question for the room. Name the most positive rapper that you can name.
Positive rapper?
Yes.
Positive rapper.
All right, let me go. I'm gonna go with
Now hold on. Before y'all go, I'll even give y'all this. Just because they talk about what goes on in the street doesn't mean that it's not positive. So I'll let that.
I'll
that doesn't make sense.
I'm
Say
gonna
it
kick it off.
say it one more time. Just because what?
Just because they talk about what happens in the street or they talk about street shit doesn't necessarily mean that it's not positive. What their message is.
I'm gonna kick it off.
So you said who's the most
Positive rapper.
All right, go ahead, Rich.
Will Smith.
Good answer. That's a good answer.
Shit, have he ever cursed?
Well, he is
That's
a
number one
He is
answer.
a household.
Ding.
He is a household name. He is the rapper you could play at
Here
any
comes the Men in
place.
Black.
Yeah.
You could play that at any.
Man in
You
black.
could play his music at any
Nah,
event.
for real though.
Without
That
getting
that
any
Don't ever gotta get a radio.
that that
edit
that
for it. We
that,
like-
that the that the masses listen to. I'm not saying that niggas don't listen to Will Smith. We all do, but not everybody collectively listens to Will Smith on a day to day. Let's keep it a buck.
Will Smith is a great answer though.
It is. It is.
Summertime till and that's almost 40 years old
I
now.
will play Summertime at the Cookout right now.
Who has the most positive message in hip hop today?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go with
Please, God, don't say it.
you know who I'm about to say.
What did it say?
Yeah, and it's true.
Who?
It's true, bro.
Who?
He is trash.
Oh God.
He's not trash.
Yeah.
Lupe?
No.
No.
You know who we
They
say.
say
Who?
KRS-One.
KRS-One, bro, the teacher.
Ooh, I hate that nigga.
The supreme teacher. I'm number one.
All right, I ain't gonna say
sorry,
nothing. I
I'm number
plead the
one.
fifth.
Sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3,
Shout out
4,
to
and
KRS-One.
5.
That's the teacher.
That's the teacher, man.
But
That's the
oh
teacher,
my
man.
God.
No, that's African
if I'm gonna give you Will Smith, I'll give you KRS-One.
I would say KRS-One, and then my second pick would probably be most positive. I'm trying to think. He killed it with Will Smith, bro. I think Will Smith is the best answer. I'm trying to think
I
somebody
think
other
KRS killed somebody in the song.
other than Will Smith.
Other than Will Smith,
But he's
right
not
now?
known. He's not known for that.
Probably
I would say
Chance the Rapper.
KRS-One, Will
Chance is a
Smith,
Chance the Rapper, bro.
Chance the Rapper is a good one.
I'm gonna go with D1.
D1, Barry. Yes, I would say D1 too.
That's a good one. That's
a
another. That's
How
another.
about Common? Y'all want to throw Common in there too?
Man, he didn't have beef records though.
Common was on Drake head.
He was, but I mean, to the
Pussy
mass.
ass nigga.
I wouldn't put him under
Sweet-ass
the ones
nigga,
we
you.
listed.
No,
but he
no,
up
no.
there.
Under
He
there,
up
no.
there, man.
I think you know what I think that's fucked up. I think honestly
I
that's
see the
fucked
bitch
up.
in you.
Yeah,
That's
right.
fucked up that we can't name a bunch of them. No,
It is Logic. Can we put Logic in there?
That ain't.
he's
That
not.
ain't.
He has songs about drugs
Oh,
and shit,
that's-
bro. That's
that
not
is
positive.
Logic, bro.
That's
Logic.
not positive.
Logic had a song about depression, man.
But he had songs about drug use and shit.
Why is
I
it not
got one for you.
positive? Was it an informative
I
song
got
about?
two for y'all. MC Light
It's
and
still
Queen
positive.
Latifah.
It's informative.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah's a good one for me.
I
MC
sorry.
Light too. She always.
Yeah, back in the day.
I
I got one. I got one.
Rasperty too. I like
Salt and
Rasperty,
Pepper.
bro.
I don't know.
Having
So-
fun.
I
having
don't know. MC Light and Salt and Pepper has some.
They had
Push
They-
it.
they
I used to
had-
love
they had
that
some-
song.
I know you
That ain't the most
song.
positive shit that you
Push it
can
real good.
push
I
on
was
the
8
masses.
years old. I knew what they was talking about.
Right.
And Pepper was in there looking thick as Pepper in that video looking thick as fuck.
I used to have a crush on her.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby. I remember that song from Baps when I was a shorty. It was on the trailer for Baps.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was a grown
All right, so
man.
y'all wanted
Those are
to
the
play it
most
safe. I ain't hear no J. Cole's. I ain't hear no Lupe's.
J. Cole's not
I
always
say J.
positive.
Cole and Lupe is
Not always positive.
What negative has J. Cole had?
Hip-hop.
Beef songs?
What beef?
He dissed Kendrick, nigga. You forgot about
No, he
that?
didn't. Ain't no
Kendrick
fucking.
didn't let- I mean, Drake.
ain't no
Drake
fucking
told
diss
him that a lot of
record.
He
niggas
dissed
don't
Kendrick.
hear
That's
you.
not a
Talking
diss
about the
record.
Bill growing up in
What do you
the
mean?
Bill.
That's not a diss record, Sky.
Not a diss record.
That's a fucking diss song, dog. He dissed the fuck out of Kendrick. 7-minute drill?
Initial song, the first.
The 7-minute drill?
Yeah.
That's a diss song, bro.
It's not a diss record to me. I don't consider that a diss record.
All right. Well, why not?
You call this catalog boring.
Oh, you got it.
Play it.
It's a fucking diss record, cuz.
It's
Straight
7
up.
minutes. It's 7 minutes too,
No, it
and I
ain't.
played it twice.
It ain't 7 minutes.
Or no, it's three. Yeah, three and a half minutes or something like that.
All right. Brandon said Chameleon
I
there
did
don't
play
cuss
it
in his
twice.
raps.
Yeah,
I
you
don't mean to be positive just because
They
you
see
don't
me
cuss.
rolling.
Nisha said, hey, y'all, what's up? Crosby said, Wale don't be on no BS, but he's not. I wouldn't consider him a positive rapper either.
He's a poetic
Fucking
rapper.
hoes.
He's a poetic rapper. Yeah,
Just because you fuck hoes don't mean you can't be positive.
That's not a positive message, though.
Shut up.
Not a
All right.
positive message.
I wouldn't even give if you cuss.
I'm
I'm
ta-
gonna disqualify you.
Oh, if you cuss, you
I
disqualified.
disagree with that.
For real. So then I gotta
If you
say
cuss,
cuss out of there.
You gotta say Rakim then.
That's kind of debatable.
Let's just say this: who's the current? Is going back to like you said, the current
Today?
rapper.
Lecrae.
Current.
Great answer.
Like active, right?
Great answer. Lecrae. Lecrae, bro. He's a Christian rapper.
Yeah,
And he got
Oh,
bars.
that's a safe answer. I didn't know.
And that's
that.
it's a
He got
mainstream.
I always looked at him as a rapper.
He's
I
a
didn't even
Christian
put no
rapper.
Because he got mainstream songs. He played on mainstream radio.
I know Killer Mike been rapping about God all these past 2 albums.
So he cusses
I
a
don't-
lot, and he got
I
songs
don't
about
consider
hoes,
him a
too.
Christian rapper. And nigga, Christians cuss. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
But all his, if you listen to Lecrae, even his songs that made mainstream radio, they all got positive messages.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, are you talking about Killer Mike?
No, Lecrae.
Lecrae.
Oh, Lecrae, yeah, for
You
sure.
Say
for
Lucas
sure, for
Joyner,
sure.
right? What's his name?
I was gonna say,
He got some.
he got some positive stuff.
He
but
got
I was
some
gonna say-
rock-ass songs.
he got some
I was gonna
very,
say,
very
um,
good songs.
La Russell or L.A. Russell or however you say his name,
Russell.
La Russell, yeah.
He cuss a lot too, but I would consider him a positive rapper. He makes fun music. He ain't talking about
Yeah.
killing niggas and all that type of shit. I think you can cuss if your message is A1. I think you could cuss if your message is good still. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion.
On a lyrical level, I would say Lupe.
Let's cuss
Just
him
that's the first one that come to mind.
That's what we mean when we say positive. So you mean positive like no vulgarity in their lyrics? Or do they live a positive lifestyle?
all the way around with the music. We going on.
Yeah, we're just going off of music.
So just music.
Yeah, I don't want to dive into people's personal shit.
We don't got personal.
All right. So just what they spit on
Yes,
wax
music.
and put out as their music.
Music.
I think we gotta go somebody that's gospel. Then we gotta go like a D1.
I mean, that's a safe
He's
answer.
not gospel though.
He won
He's
his
just
gospel.
positive, huh?
Yeah, he's a positive rapper.
Will Smith is a good answer. I can't believe you said
Good
that.
answer too.
That one threw me
What's
off.
the next topic, though?
Yeah.
That's the first topic, right? I want
Yeah.
that later. Okay.
Yeah. Drake September music stats.
Say it
I
again.
know Bowden want to talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Say it again. I didn't.
Drake September music stats
I got another
Oh.
thing with Drake
Spotify.
too.
through Spotify. What's the
Oh,
stats?
hey,
Why are we
before
talking about
go,
that?
It's the GOAT birthday
Oh,
today. Happy birthday, Drake.
OVO.
Why are
I
we-
don't acknowledge him as no. I don't acknowledge him as no goat.
From Dave's Hot. Dave's Hot.
Shout out to
chicken
Aubrey
sandwich,
Graham, man.
guys.
OVO
Aubrey
camp.
Graham.
In the building.
PotRoast.
Yo,
We
HBD.
love you here at the PotRoast.
I'm an owl, but I'll
We
never
got
tell you
45
who.
views. This nigga is not listening, nor
Hey, don't-
he is not no damn goat.
He's a
So
goat.
what? He is a
He
goat.
is a GOAT.
He has goat
He's
stats.
not no goat.
He has a lot of goat stats, sir.
You
You
know
don't
why
want
he
to
a
give him
goat? I'm
credit.
gonna tell you why he a goat. Because out of the most streamed hip hop artists, it's about 10 of them niggas on this list. You want me to start from the bottom?
Go ahead.
Now we here. Number 10 is Triple X Tentacion.
How?
446
Rest in peace.
million. Rest in peace.
This
Number
is
nine.
this is through Spotify too, sir.
Number 9, Playboy Cardi. 455 million. I was shocked when I seen that shit.
Yeah, that fucked my
That
head
nigga's
up.
a weirdo. Number 8,
All them niggas weirdos.
21 Savage.
He's a weirdo too.
503 million. Number 7, this look like Metro. 580 million.
Metro, the producer,
Yes.
Mhm.
Number 6,
he's not an artist.
the West Coast savior himself, Kendrick Lamar.
West Coast.
709 million.
What do you mean by that?
Damn right.
He's
What do you mean by that?
709.
West Coast savior?
He's number 2, yeah.
He's number
number
6.
seven,
He's number
six.
6, bro.
Oh,
He's number
six, I'm
6.
sorry.
Number 5 is Eminem, 737 million. I don't know who the fuck this is with this mask on. It look like Jason.
Is it Kanye?
It's Ye.
That's Jay.
That's Ye, bro.
I didn't even know
Brandon
that.
said Kanye make positive music.
Kanye,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
he
but He
does.
cusses a lot. as well.
788 million. Yay, number 4. Number 3 is Future, 905 million. Travis Scott is number 2 with 1 billion. There's only one spot left.
OVO
The
ski.
number 1 spot.
OV.
Oh.
OVO
My nigga
ski.
Drizzy Drake,
Oh, Drake.
1.1 billion.
Women, men
Nigga,
lie.
what nigga
Numbers
who?
don't lie, sir. That's through
1.1
Spotify.
billion streams. Now that's a check.
That's a big check.
It take a lot of streams to get a check, but he got a
He
big
had a
one
check.
for that.
Hold on. Here's what was the other one was biggest rap concert sales in rap history, 342 million.
That makes him a goat.
Bro, listen.
You have to.
Why would it? I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm gonna say this one time.
Kendrick not.
Hold on.
But
No,
Drake is, right?
No. Listen what I'm finna say. Where you are in your life, if you're on that platform where they at, do you care about having the hottest song or your checks being bigger? Because when you told that argument, said he lost, I said he really didn't lose anything.
If you want to argue about Drake and Kendrick and shit, we could have did that 5 minutes ago, bro.
I'm just end of the day. We didn't say Kendrick ain't no GOAT. We said you said specifically Drake isn't a GOAT. We never said that Drake isn't a Kendrick's not a GOAT. You said Drake is not a GOAT.
I said that Drake is not a GOAT.
Drake is not a GOAT.
Why is Drake not a GOAT? He has a lot of accolades that can.
A man going on a 20-year run being on the
This is where we fucking up on the term GOAT.
Numbers don't
If there's
lie.
GOAT, no, listen. If there's GOAT, there can only be one.
No, you can be
a GOAT. Is there's no such thing as a GOAT. There's the GOAT.
Okay.
A greatest of all time or the greatest of all time. We can say he's legendary. We can say he's legendary, which I agree. He is legendary.
Who's your 3 Mount Rushmore then with that? We say it that way.
5, I think.
No, it's 3.
4, okay.
So that means it can be more than one GOAT.
GOAT. Why?
They're not GOATs. They're forefathers.
But you know how people do. What's the Mount Rushmore of hip hop? What's the Mount Rushmore of the NBA? What's the Mount Rushmore?
Those will be considered the new age.
When you talk about GOATs in basketball, LeBron, Kobe,
Jordan.
Jordan.
Right. Those are all considered GOATs to me.
Okay.
That's what we mean when we say the term GOAT.
All right. Well, yeah, he's a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs.
Who's your top 3 GOATs then? If we're going by,
what would be your Mount Rushmore of hip hop?
Right.
4? I can only choose 4?
Yeah. 4. The Mount Rushmore. If you have to say my Mount Rushmore of hip hop is.
What is that based off of, though? What I like or sales?
No. Listen. Rob Rushmore is everything.
It's a Rushmore. It's all time.
Greatest of all time.
And you can do it.
What is it based on? Sales or what I like?
Everything.
Based on
everything, bro. Sales, revenue, impacted hip hop, all that. The awards, money they've made, all that. This is when the numbers all go down.
Fuck it. It could be your favorite.
Yeah, that's hard to answer, bro.
Numbers.
In your opinion. Yeah, in your opinion. Yeah, your opinion has to matter in that conversation.
Then you would go by.
I don't personally think like Drake is like the best rapper, but the numbers say different. You know what I'm saying?
I would go.
So you know what I mean? Like, but I like Drake. I don't like him as.
So this is what I think. When people ask you, what's your Mount Rushmore? I think of who are the greatest that people look up to. Those are the forefathers. You know, you're supposed to look up to your forefathers.
Right.
So I would say Wayne has to have a place on there. A lot of people.
I'm surprised he's not on that list.
Hove has
on there.
Hove has to be up there.
Brandon said, "Who's number 11 on the list?" It got to be Twister.
Bro, we talking about streams. We were talking about stream songs, sir, for that.
I said, Chrono's right. There's only one GOAT.
My Mount Rushmore would have Twister on there.
Okay. He also said, what?
My Mount Rushmore would have Twister on there. I'm crazy like that. Yes.
That ain't crazy.
He said Drake not better than Hove, Biggie, etc.
I'm not putting. I
said 4, bro.
All right,
and that it's not just based.
I'm not ever gonna count.
Let me answer it then.
I'm sorry, I ain't never finna count Biggie or Pac in any top 5 of mine because they're just alone by themselves.
What?
That's just me.
You said they're alone by
themselves.
I love Biggie, man.
Like there's an asterisk. There's an asterisk on their names in my hip hop world. There's an asterisk by Biggie and Pac. And then there's like now it would have to be like DMX, Nipsey. Like there's an asterisk by those names now. I can't compare them to.
So you don't want to put them in the list just because they passed away.
Just because like they're in a box right now.
Biggie don't have a body of work to compete.
Off top.
Unfortunately.
That's true.
Tupac actually does because in his short period of time he put out a lot of music.
All right, Q.
It's your Mount Rushmore, right?
Cube was definitely on there.
Cube is on my Mount Rushmore.
That's your personal Mount Rushmore.
This is my personal Mount Rushmore. Cube is on my Mount Rushmore.
Cube definitely put in a lot of work.
You put in a lot of work. Who else is on my Mount Rushmore? I probably would say Jay-Z's on my Mount Rushmore. Nas is on my Mount Rushmore, and then I just got to go with Pac, bro. That's my Mount Rushmore. You know, Q, Pac, Nas, Jay-Z. That's mine. Now, numbers-wise is a different.
Yeah,
numbers-wise and impact is a whole nother list.
You finna do one?
I'm not gonna do that now.
Okay. That was your personal.
Right.
What you got for your personal?
Personal.
Scarface.
Hove, Scarface. Tip.
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, that's his personal.
Hove, Scarface, Tip. And
8 Ball.
8 Ball.
I was joking.
Not 8 Ball MJG, just 8 Ball.
Just 8 Ball.
I always 8 Ball in my top 5 favorite rappers all time.
That's his Mount Rushmore. Respect it. I'm Mount Rushmore personal. I start off, because I ain't gotta explain. It's just I'm Mount Rushmore.
Cuckoo Cow.
Easy.
Cuckoo Cow, motherfucker.
Fuck you, nigga.
Milwaukee's very
Hey, that was my nigga, man. Disturbed, that was my shit.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm bigging up
That ain't
Milwaukee.
got bad because I said Cuckoo Cow.
Yeah, he back in the crib.
AKA Calvin Bellamy.
My first one is like I said, my first
Bushwick Bill.
I was just playing him road.
Just naming all the short niggas at this.
Yeah.
Phantom of the Rapper is a hard ass album.
Drew Down.
Drew Down. Oh, you know Drew Down too.
All right, go ahead. My bad.
You hit me with all the hype niggas. 42 Doug. So I put him in. We going with hype niggas.
DMX.
Okay, so yep, I got my.
That nigga short as shit, bro.
Yeah, he 5'7". My personal one is starting with Eazy-E.
Why? That's just what you like.
Eazy-E started me into listening to hip hop. He was gangster, man.
Somebody phone logged in. You done Bluetooth your phone to the computer.
That ain't mine.
Oh, that must be mine. Was you hearing Bing Bing?
I don't know no 313 numbers.
That's mine. That's my phone. How is my phone Bluetoothing to you?
It's on the computer, nigga.
Really?
Yeah, them titties just popped up on the screen.
That's
But your text message just popped up on there.
Yeah, don't say no bullshit.
Oh wow,
these niggas get on my nerves. Hey, probably
that dumbass
Bluetooth is off.
We're but you might be logged into Messenger.
You don't hear, bro, from when you try to airdrop that shit. Probably.
I ain't trying to airdrop.
This is my last show with these niggas.
That's wild.
All right, well, what's the last one? Go ahead.
There's only 2. Okay, start with Eazy-E. Eazy-E was my Mount Rushmore. That nigga was gangster as fuck. He was a little nigga. People respected him. He, you know what I'm saying? He was a dope boy, transitioned to music, and he was an entrepreneur. There's a lot of other shit that I love this one for that. Okay, Eazy-E. And he got mad street credit. He was a real dude.
He didn't write his rhymes.
No, he didn't write his rhymes. No, I ain't gonna count that. This is personal. This is personal, like you said. We're doing personal. Eazy-E. DMX, huge impact in my life. Love DMX. Jay-Z. I ain't gonna talk about this. It's fucking Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. Those are my 4.
That's a good list.
I didn't want to name my list now.
My personal
list.
No, them personal. Motherfuckers I grew up.
I gotta go DMX. That was my origin in the rap too. I'm gonna throw Snoop in there though. Snoop played a big part with my hip hop shit. I was a big Jay-Z fan. Can't overlook Hov. So we got X, we got Snoop, we got Hov. And man, fuck, I'm gonna throw Drake on that. Fuck it.
That ain't a bad Mount Rushmore. That's your personal shit.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the next one? Scott?
Yeah, I gotta give mine now.
Yeah, come on, analytical ass nigga.
I changed mine up.
Logic, Daylight, Rub Nitty.
I took Twista out.
Twister.
Hey, don't shit on Daylight or Rum Nitty. Coogee, Ice Cube, Wayne, and my last one I'm gonna have to put DMX.
That's solid.
It's a good solid side. That's your personal one too. That's personal. That's a good
Solid.
one.
All right. Next topic. So Obama brought Eminem and quoted like "Mom's spaghetti, palms and squiddy." I'm Mom's spaghetti. Calmed and ready. And then the crowd's going crazy and shit. And he brought out Eminem and shit, right? Fucking this was in Detroit. That's what he said too, did he? Kid Rock brought out like Amber Rose. She's not an artist, but he brought out Kid Rock. And my question is, what do y'all, you know what I mean? When a celebrity endorses a presidential candidate, you know what I mean? Does it really make a difference? Does that get them, like Kamala bringing out Megan Thee Stallion and who else? Quavo and shit like that. Like, does that really make a difference? Like in they numbers?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Shit, look at the impact Taylor Swift endorsing Kamala Harris had.
She endorsed Kamala Harris?
Yeah, man, that's huge. That's the.
When she do that? I don't remember seeing that.
Like 390,000 motherfuckers registered to vote the next day. It was some ridiculous shit.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So she endorsed Kamala?
She did. That puts her over the top to win.
Now she got more numbers than all them niggas on that list.
That's it. I said with her name on there, that puts her in the place to win.
When did she do that?
Because Donald Trump kissed her after she endorsed her.
He did?
Yeah. You can't diss America's favorite face.
On his ass too.
Hey man,
The Swifties?
the Swifters, the Swifties.
Beehive and the Swifties, two fucking untouchable
Colts.
clans, nigga.
For real.
Coats.
You touch, but neither
They got motherfuckers that'll kill your
those
ass.
two
Yeah.
camps is strong and heavy.
That movie, damn, I forgot the name of it.
Swarm?
Swarm. That was based on the Beehive.
So everybody agrees that it absolutely does play a part.
Yeah.
It absolutely does make a difference.
It do.
I feel like it do.
I feel like it does, but it should make a difference though, because when you put a motherfucker, like, no disrespect to Megan Thee Stallion on your song, or on your, not even on your song, but you're using her song as marketing, you just want to get a crowd. You don't really care about that. You want a crowd.
Because he's terrible.
He's terrible to us, but
What do you
he's
mean
like,
terrible?
at least he's more generational. He targets. He's
No, but
older.
he talks about drug use.
Salute,
Like
Buck
that.
City,
Kind of
Buck
fucking
City, what up?
shit.
I agree.
They're still showing up.
That's a bad representation. But what I'm saying is she used her to target certain groups of people to focus on her. I don't think when they use Kid Rock, they're trying to get certain groups of people to focus on him. She using that as a market. Well, she using that as a market strategy to look black.
Brandon said they use them
And
to
he
get a
using
bump.
Kid Rock as a marketing strategy. That's white.
He said he uses them to get a
It's
bump
the
from the
exact
young
opposite.
voters.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you put Megan out there because you want young niggas to come check you out and look at you. No new voters looking at Kid Rock. That's what I'm saying.
Young people are influenced by music and content. I mean, it's strategical. If you was running for president, would you use it?
You better use it.
You wouldn't use every
better
avenue
you
have
better
to get
use
your
it.
Votes. It's nothing
I
wrong or
don't
nothing.
think I would use Megan Thee
immoral
Stallion.
about it.
I wouldn't use Megan Thee Stallion.
Why?
I know I'm tired of them niggas
Oh,
texting me.
WAP.
Them niggas texting me, damn near threatening me to respond.
Presidents like wet ass
Yeah.
pussy.
I mean,
We need
yeah.
to go
So
to
we gonna
Kid
shit on
Rock
Trump for
song.
saying he grabbing it, but we gonna be around with Kamala when she say she support wet ass women talking about having wet ass pussy and marketing it and soliciting it and selling it.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I mean, we got a president that said that he just gonna grab a woman and buy it. He not gonna say hello, can I touch you, anything.
I don't
Grab
think
him
that-
by the pussy.
But you know, Trump
I think
changed
it's much
Trump
worse
changed the
than
game when he got into office. Actually, before he got into office, like right before he got into office, he changed the game with this social media shit. Like he wasn't like the news wasn't picking up on, you know what's crazy? Like when World Star was popping, the news was getting shit from them at a certain point. It was weird to me. Like the news shouldn't be getting the news from World Star. Like should be really going on in first person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now social media is the news. Like that's what you see this shit on social media before you see it on the news
I
nowadays.
see where you at, but I would say that the game changed Trump because.
But he was the first president or elective to actually utilize this shit
because that
the
was the
way
first time
that they use it now. Yeah.
It wasn't popping prior to him in 2012.
Right.
You didn't have Twitter popping like that.
Right. I mean, it was popping in certain circles and certain communities,
Brandon got a question
not
for
in
the
government.
panel. He said, in your opinion, who's higher on the list, Wayne or Drake? I say Wayne. That's what he said.
Wayne.
Which list?
Just the list of who's better.
Oh, Wayne.
Oh, Wayne.
We're only going off lyrics with Wayne, though.
Drake sold more records than Wayne.
I gotta go with Drake.
Drake got more records, so they basically in the same category. Drake just got more money coming in than Wayne. That's just gonna keep it above. They damn near they got the same amount of Grammys, which is crazy with a 20-year discovery that Wayne has. He should have way more than that with other actors. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
But Drake has him.
Yeah, you got to count Wayne's hiatus from legality issues with Baby and
like
you know what I mean.
Drake just has a bigger financial standard than Wayne, but catalog wise with everything else, what hits and all that, they're damn near right by each other though.
All right, pick one. Dinner with Jay-Z, a blunt with Snoop, party with Drake, studio with Kanye, a drink with Diddy.
I got my ass. That ain't hard for me to do.
You taking a drink?
No, not with that nigga.
You said a dinner with Hov, a blunt with Snoop. What was the third one?
Dinner with Jay-Z, a blunt with Snoop, party with Drake, studio with Kanye, drink with Diddy.
Studio with Kanye. I bet that's a hassle in a motherfucker.
A hassle?
He gonna be extra as fuck in the studio.
Yeah, I picture that like a session with Dr. Dre.
I ain't mad. I'm just focused.
You're just gonna be saying the same line over and over. You know what I mean? Like he's a perfectionist. I don't know if I want to
turn it to an all-nighter.
Yeah, I don't want to turn it to an all-nighter, but I'll take a blunt with Snoop. Why not?
Okay.
Snoop.
Okay.
Cross that off my bucket list.
I'm gonna go with a studio session with Kanye. Only because
I ain't mad at it.
Diddy shouldn't even be on the list. But I think this is an old meme though. But I would go a studio with Kanye because if you say you make all it takes is one hit, I'll be a one-hit wonder and eat off that motherfucker for 30 years off that one song. You know what I'm saying? And I think that would impact my life more than a blunt with Snoop.
Nigga took my answer.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going studio with Kanye.
Yeah.
Most of his records, top charts. We talking about some long-term money there.
Right.
Potentially.
Yeah. That's a real one.
I mean, we talking about a 20 to 30-minute conversation with Snoop too.
How is that going to benefit you other than the experience?
You never know.
No.
I mean, you gonna rap for him? Yeah. I mean, that could lead. You never know what it could lead to.
Never know how that conversation goes.
So with dinner with Jay-Z.
So a party with Drake.
Depending on how that conversation goes.
We put party with Drake.
That's what it is.
I'm a comedian, bro. He's funny. He has people under the OVO cap he's put on. Drewski came from up under there.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Drewski was under the OVO cap.
If you at a party with Drake, you might not even get close to him. You at the party with him.
No, it said party. It said party with Drake.
Party with him, like
so I'm gonna take that me meeting Drake and we kicking it.
Yeah,
but y'all partying. It's loud. It's obnoxious. Niggas getting drunk.
But I know me. For me, I'm a conversationalist. I'm saying personally, me, Darnell.
I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking potential. Like,
and I get like what you said with because you in the music, so Kanye. I can't say that. I got to use for me. I'm in the entertainment. I'm in comedy. I know Drake does content with all type of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm a conversationalist. All I need to do is meet 10 minutes just talking to him. All I can say is a couple of lines like, bro, just follow me on my IG. If somebody on this IG looking at my stuff for him and bring it to him, oh, I remember, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But if I party with them as well, I'm still building up a repertoire and a core with them to a degree. But I'll have an opportunity to put myself in a position where I can make something happen because I know how I move. You just told me,
hey, man. I'm sure me and Snoop have some type of mutual
On the flip
acquaintances,
side, too,
so I'm not
keep beats in
tripping.
my
I'll
phone,
take a
so
blunt
dinner
with
with
Snoop.
Jay-Z, I'm like, hey, nigga, put me on. Listen to this.
Ain't nothing wrong. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with taking the dinner.
You know with Drake too.
Not in
Partying
the
with
club, how you gonna hear the beats?
Man, every time you never seen
How you
niggas
gonna hear
start
the beats?
freestyling and niggas ears and bars and shit in clubs and shit.
They don't like that shit.
Have you ever tried?
As long as you get, hey, as long as you get the email.
If the nigga give you the email.
That's what I'm saying. It's the,
All right,
it's
so
the
two people said
conversation.
dinner with party with Drake. It definitely would be a good
Conversation.
time. It definitely would be a good a night to remember. I would say that.
A blunt or a joint with Snoop, yeah, you gonna that's time.
That's cool too.
That's 15 minutes,
That's
20
personal.
minutes.
That's like one-on-one.
Might roll your own, you know what I mean? I heard that's how Wiz Khalifa was. He'll get niggas their own shit to roll up and niggas be kicking it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
All right, that was a good topic. So I said some shit, man, that said it does not take 5 to 10 years to determine. Say you in a relationship, it don't take 5 to 10 years to determine if that's the woman that you want to marry.
Oh, for a man perspective, no.
What?
From a man perspective,
It don't.
from a man perspective,
no, it doesn't.
It doesn't take 5 to 10 years to decide.
oh, here come the misogynistic shit.
I don't think it takes that long. Man,
How many times you been married?
been married 3 times.
That's a lot of times, bro.
Yeah, but you saying in a 5 to 10 year span,
In
does it take a man to know if that's the woman he wants to marry? Listen. You ask me now. You personal attack me about how many times.
Double standard there.
Personal attack you.
There's a double standard there, though.
I'm personally attacking
double
you.
standard there too.
No,
Because you said you've been married 3 times. So what does that got to do with
Damn.
me knowing how long it took me to know I wanted to marry a woman? Is that what you asked me that by saying that?
well, you didn't let me finish.
Okay, I'd like to know.
You didn't have to.
No, I didn't. I'm not gonna personal attack nobody.
I'm just playing.
But I feel like maybe you got married 3 times, right? Maybe if you would have waited a little bit longer and shit, you would have seen some shit. You'd be like, oh no, I don't want to marry you.
But you don't even know.
Does that make sense though?
I do, but you don't know the time frames.
I don't know the time frame. I don't know the time frame.
I say,
But you said it doesn't take 5 to 10 years. I'm saying that I disagree. I think you should wait as long as you possibly can before you jump to that situation with a woman, because it ain't a permanent decision, but it's a damn near a permanent situation,
It's
man.
permanent.
Like it's not permanent because you can get a divorce and remarry.
But you've
But it's-
been married.
Huh?
But you've been married. So that's
Right.
permanent.
I've never been married yet.
That's my
But what I'm
ex-wife.
saying,
You have to forever say that now. That's my ex-wife. You've been
but you
married.
do know when you
It's
with
permanent.
somebody over a certain period of time, you consider common law marriage anyways.
7
So
years.
Yeah, so it's like
Well, depending on the state.
it's kind of like it's like you playing house then. If you saying if it depends on your personal preference of how you look at marriage, I should say that, how you look at marriage, because some people have a different perspective on how they look at marriage. If you saying you genuine and you all about doing it the right way, but you've been laying up with for somebody for 7, 8 years, common law marriage, you marry. You just why you ain't did it then? Now you finna put all your little intellect saying why you haven't said I do, but you already been doing that. So it's contradicting yourself. Like,
I don't think there's nothing wrong, because if it was a woman that was sitting here saying that I've been married 3 times, we would have like been like, oh shit,
No, that's what I
We
was
had one
you
here.
champion that.
that's
You
what
like
I'm saying. I'm saying it ain't.
What you mean, like judging
your,
her?
your wifey material. You know what I mean? To some degree, even you would, huh?
We think.
We think, yeah, we assume,
But
we
you saying,
assume.
but the question was about men.
Well, no,
In
yeah,
general.
man.
It's saying men.
Right.
Does it take over 5 years to know if that's the woman you want to marry?
All right, let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
I've seen this online. That's why I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I've seen women on there and men talking about a man knows within 6 months if he want to marry somebody. I disagree with that, bro. In 6 months, man, you barely even know a motherfucker. You feel me? And then I also seen women saying that, like, I'm not waiting that long. If you don't want to marry me within a couple of years, then you know the term shit or get off the pot type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I personally feel like I'm not jumping into anything. I want to know a motherfucker for years. Now I ain't saying like
said 5 years, bro.
I ain't saying it said 5 to 10 years. Now I'm not gonna be with nobody 10 years and not marry him. That's just me.
You'll be with somebody over 5.
I said I'm not. No, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I just to me, bro. I only want to get my idea behind that is I only want to get married once.
I get it.
Like I only want to get married once. I don't want to have to get married, bro, and have to divorce somebody. And so I want to see you in all seasons. I want to see you happy, mad, broke, sad, fucked up, ecstatic. It does take 5 years, bro. I want to see you depressed. I want to see how you handle death. I want to see how you handle financial disparity. Because when you don't wait this time and then you get into the relationship with somebody, you marry them, and then you see how they react. I want to see how you parent. I want to see how your mind frame works regarding children and structure and order.
You think it take more than 5 years to see
that? It take a while, bro. Like
I'm saying more than
depending on somebody's between not 10. That's extreme.
That's crazy.
But depending on somebody's personalities, bro, some people can like hide. No, I wouldn't say hide, but put a lot of their bullshit on the back burner for somebody.
I feel it, yeah.
I don't think you can
for a few years.
That's what I'm saying. That's a long time. 5 years.
You can do it for 2 years.
That's cool. But we saying 5 plus, bro.
It said 5 to 10. I disagree with the 10.
5 is long, bro.
You're gonna see every season
bro.
in the 5 years.
You're gonna see every season
for a year, and then you never seen them do a whole year later. This is just being with or being around
and living with somebody.
All that, bro.
I'm just saying they could do some shit you never seen them do for a whole year.
That's cool. You're right. We both say that, but we saying 5 years. That's why what he's saying.
5 years, you're gonna see.
5 years, you're gonna see everything.
Well, nobody died. There's 5 years.
Oh,
I'm being hypothetical.
If they died, then they're out of the picture.
Not the person.
No, you want to see how they handle it.
See how they respond to death. Like he said,
5
you guys
years, you're gonna
all those faces.
I'm with Rich on this.
Yeah,
a trillion %. 5 years, you
Let's
are
go
going to
back over
cover.
your life and think. Has it ever been a 5 year stretch where nobody died?
Yeah, not as of lately, but it has been.
I don't think I ever have.
No, it's like realistically, you in a relationship with somebody. It's not gonna take no man 5 years plus to know if that's the woman you want to marry.
I agree with you. I ain't saying
if you with her for 5 years,
I say 3 years. I say it takes.
What's the fastest you ever got married to somebody?
What's
you got married?
The fastest,
the
fastest.
Year and a half. That's way too fast.
I say that's the fastest. That's the fastest, a year and a half. But everything else was years.
How many
5
years?
years is Russian.
A year and a half.
My first wife, we were young. I was 24.
24.
We were together for 3.5.
Okay.
The fastest was my previous, that was a year.
I proposed one time.
And then my wife
Did she say no?
I was with her for 3 years.
Just didn't go through.
Okay.
That happens.
I ain't saying nobody's right. I'm not saying nobody's right or wrong. It's just a question for conversation.
I propose.
Yeah, it's a personal thing.
Before.
Because me, I'm fucking waiting. I don't give a fuck. I ain't waiting no 10 years, but I'm waiting because I only want to get married once, and I want to make sure, motherfucker, like, I want to make sure.
I don't know if I'll do it again.
It got to be foolproof.
I don't know if I'll do it again.
I need to know.
I'll probably never be married.
I'm probably be with your ass, nigga.
I'm gonna be on the blade.
We were on the blade.
I don't want to be on the blade.
I'll be up.
That's my thing. I don't want to be on the blade.
I want a wife, but I like peace. If you argue with me at all in my home, you ain't
that's the thing.
That's right.
That's what I expect because I grew up in a house that happened.
No argue.
See, my thing is,
argue. I didn't see it.
That's just,
my thing
I
is,
saw the most respectful woman to a man. I saw it,
and that I agree with.
so I know it's possible. So even when people be like, "Hell no," I watched it on my life and my kids, on everything.
It was never no arguments in the house with you.
Never nothing.
I never saw an argument. If they did it, it was behind.
Yeah, behind closed doors.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Supposed to be like that. Yeah.
Obnoxious.
That's how it's
I never
supposed to
saw a
be.
hand raised.
Right.
I never saw a breakup at distance. You done left. You done went over here. You mad this. I never saw that. I saw respect.
Good. No, that's good. That's
beautiful.
Yeah.
So the fact that I know that's possible is why I'm not accepting none of that None of that.
You're gonna have this.
Oh, that's
You
what
finding
you
a
know,
needle.
good.
That's like finding a needle in a haystack
And I'm
nowadays.
accepting it. I accept it.
You do realize that though.
Yeah.
That's his standard. That's his standard. You know, you gotta respect
I asked
that.
my father, how did this happen? Because he said, I've set it. I made my list. This is what I want, and I'm not settling for none of that being.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say, okay, well, I can compromise.
Yeah.
She don't do this. She don't got that.
Yeah.
He said, your mama hit every mark, and that's how I knew it, and that's why they. When my father died, my mother was alone all the way to her death, 20 years, 2002 to 2022. She said, I don't got a desire for nobody else. My soulmate left, and I'm good. I had that experience, and I'll see him again.
Man, that ain't gonna never happen nowadays, man. That's my fear. Like something happened to me, bro.
Nigga hit the pen for 2 years and nigga, dude, that bitch fucking on your best friend, nigga. That shit
something happened to
crazy.
me. I done put all my shit in this woman's name and gave her all the shit, and then like a year later, they ain't even waiting no 2 years or 3 years or even 4, 5 years. A year later, I seen the bitch, bro. Their dude died. Her dude died, bro, and she was dating his homeboy in a year and a half later, bro. Fucking his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro, scares the dog shit out of me.
That's the
And
culture.
and it fucks me up to the point
That's
where it's
the
like
culture, ain't
it
it?
fucks with my it fucks with my
shit.
it fucks with me wanting to like give my all to somebody type shit, bro. Because like, yo, that's how y'all built now. Like, yo, if my girl died, bro, and say if she was my wife or not, I'm probably not gonna get into a relationship with. It'll be years before I get into a serious relationship with somebody. I'd rather her do that than if I even get with somebody, because you done set the bar so high. Yeah. Nobody else is gonna be able to like compare to like the shit that we had. Yeah. But nowadays they don't give a fuck, bro.
But I feel like, it goes back. What you said is exactly right. Like I said, in that 5-year stand, you're gonna see if she meets what you want.
New nigga driving my old school and shit.
Saying. You're gonna see
new
that.
New nigga got my hat. Oh yeah, you can fit this hat.
Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like oh yeah.
Hey.
Then the nigga had a lot of shit.
Hey, I don't care.
Nigga had a lot of shit, man.
I don't care who you is.
They got a lot of hats.
I don't care who you is. You can't fake.
I want to say this.
That 5 year. That 5 year, you definitely gonna find out if that woman you talking with and you've been with is gonna cover your bases. 5 years and under, you're gonna cover all that. But you ain't there yet.
I feel like it's a different day and age.
I don't know if growing up an only child had.
That's why I want.
Right.
But I'm not like a lonely motherfucker. Like I'll be happy by myself. I don't be like feeling lonely and shit.
Like you need somebody
like,
around
I'll be
you.
happy by myself. I'm
Most
good. Like I go to eat by myself. I go to movies alone.
Yeah.
Like so, I don't got this longing for like
companionship.
Like some people just tied to something because they long for that companionship.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, bitch, I'm cool.
Same with marriage. They jump into marriage because of this shit.
All right, let me ask this question. I got a question for the comments.
Okay.
What's the benefits of marriage? Is it companionship or is it a business deal?
So look. This is what I wanted to say.
Both.
If you get married, this for anybody that's not married. I say this for myself too. Don't do it unless it's beneficial for both of y'all. Like if both of y'all got shit going for yourself, and it's beneficial for y'all to get married, because there are benefits to marriage. Let's not get it twisted. Depending on the state where you at, there is benefits to being married.
Other than taxes.
Other than taxes, there's other benefits that come with it. I can't tell you because
downfalls too. Like baby, if
there's downfalls too. There's downfalls too. Absolutely, especially that price of divorce. That shit is hefty.
Oh,
that's why sayings are.
780.
That's why sayings exist.
520. This ain't gonna work. You about to bring my shit down.
No.
And if y'all split, you giving the house up and the dog.
No, technically there are stipulations. I was married to somebody. I was in debt. Example.
You paid it off.
No. When we filed taxes, we couldn't do jointly because she was in debt. So when we could file jointly, and it was called spouse forgiveness. So it didn't reflect on my tax return, even though she had debt before we married. So that's not true. There is certain stipulations that does occur.
That's for debt.
But for debt. Now, no. Flip side, if spiritual with all that, There's some good things benefit from it. From tax, I've seen people that's got married, and I don't know why. Only
Steak
people,
burrito and 3 steak tacos.
yeah.
Yo, I get what you're saying.
My thing,
Now,
what
you
I'm
is
talking
right.
about, like,
saying-
we about to get a house. We about to go get this.
I've seen people more benefit better when they got married.
Ain't gonna work.
I don't know why.
What do you mean?
Her name can't be on none of that.
What about the shit he just said?
That's filing taxes.
No, but I've seen
into business
Your own personal financial situation.
together. If we want to get into business together,
household is a business.
Yeah.
That's an entity.
no, that's what I'm saying.
That's not a business.
Individually
Household.
and collectively.
Right.
is-
But check it out. When you decide that you want to go apply for this, I want to get this. Let's apply for this business loan. Let's apply for this. Let's do this. When she got to attach her name and her bad credit, that shit's a bad light on that deal.
Or what if it's
So
you with the
gotta
bad credit?
exclude her from me, or on the flip side, either or.
That's if.
So now you got to exclude them from it.
But that's if.
That-
But if
that's
both,
no
but
common
if it's
situations,
successful,
though.
if it's successful, then both of y'all benefit, right?
Yeah, if you're both successful. But
Yeah.
what I said one of the downfalls that you can have is if this woman got.
It's always a if, yeah.
That's why you don't marry her until she get her credit right, bro.
There's a lot of
You gonna wait till
That's what I'm saying. You don't jump.
You said
You don't
the
jump
5 year
into
span,
a-
whatever it is. You don't what you looking for. Listen,
What?
and that 5, you missed what I said. In that 5 years, you're gonna help her get to the situation because this is the woman you want to marry.
That's what I'm
That's only
saying.
the
Most
stipulation, her credit, then you're gonna help her in that within before that 5 years expire to get her to where she needs to be for you to want to marry you.
And with that being said, that's why I said when you said both, why both? I said because there's business involved in marriage.
when you don't jump into a
Partnership and business.
you don't jump into a binding contract where your livelihood or your business gets affected by someone else's downfall. That's not what I'm saying. That's the problem with people that are getting into marriages nowadays, because they're jumping in it to really feed their ego. That's really what it comes down to. You're feeding your ego by getting into some
Because they want to say they married.
companionship just to say, yeah, just to say so. And then when finances go left, that's when marriages fail. Divorce. You know what I mean? That's why most marriages fail, mostly because of financial situations.
Yeah, because
And now you're stuck with this motherfucker that you can't stand. You know what I mean? That you decided to commit to, and then it's hell inside your household, and that's what that's what we need to avoid.
Who you marry determines 85% of your happiness in life.
that's true.
I would think so.
85%.
Yeah, you got to wake up to this
Because this is the
motherfucker
person you
every
spoke. This is the person you gave your forever to for your rest of your life. So that's why it's such an important impact, like y'all said, to make sure you marry the right person.
5 years.
I don't know if I will, bro.
5 years is a good time to
I'm
like
too-
realize who
I'm
you
controlling.
fucking
my,
with.
my shit is like, do what the fuck I say or else.
That's fine.
Like, yo, man, or be by your fucking self. This my show.
But
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna know if that's
I'm
the one
Suge
you wanna
Knight.
marry
I'm
within
Suge
that 5
Knight.
years of that.
It might have took y'all 5 years to
Suge,
like
I'm
really
exa- I'm
open up
exaggerating.
about
I'm
y'all
exaggerating.
personal shit
I'm
around me.
exaggerating.
You know what I mean?
But my thing is, bro, like what your dad said. I damn near need, say it's a checklist, and it's 10 points on that checklist, right? I need 8 of them checked.
I mean, 10 out of 10.
Now you're not gonna get 10 out of 10.
So I have.
But that's
When you
that's
take-
you're not gonna get.
Let me
If
tell you
that
what
man
happened.
said what his 10 is, he gonna get it.
Let me tell you what happens. When
5
you
years.
take 8 out of the 10. Let me tell you what happens. Those 2 things that you compromise for turn into a cancer
And grows.
and grow. Man, this bitch, she did it again. If that's hypothetically speaking, she closes the toilet seat lid.
No, that's small shit.
No, I'm
I'm
saying
saying if that's
I'm
his
just using
your
an
10.
example.
Okay.
She closes that. Or matter of fact, she don't clean up the kitchen after she cooked.
Mm.
And you be like, it's all good, I'll clean it, she cooked it anyway. Bitch. Eventually, little things that she do that irritates you, that not cleaning the kitchen, dirty ass bitch, you don't even cook.
Right.
You're stinking nasty
Don't get
bitch.
done. You had a long day. You get
You
agitated.
come in
It's
there,
the shit
you
that grind
aggravated,
in
the
you,
kitchen
bro.
ain't clean,
You gonna give
all
us
of a
roaches.
sudden, Boom.
And you know what it is? It's the shit that you've been telling her the whole time you've been fucking with her too, bro.
Yeah.
But you ain't just tell her about this particular thing. I know
Just
with
repeat-
me, it's like I
repeating
be
yourself.
telling you like the whole time, and then it's like 8 months. Yeah, and you still
All right,
doing that same
let me
shit.
read these comments, man. All right, so Takesha Bolden said, very true. B. Crowd said, if you do it for business, it will come to an end one day. Companionship is just that. A lot of folks are in it for business, and business has stipulations which will eventually become a conflict. Damn, Brandon, you finally said some real shit, kind of low key.
Oh,
You
I don't know
finally
if that
said
was.
that's kind of true, bro. Like,
Oh, okay, what I'm saying though, if that was in response to what I'm saying, what I was saying, I'm not saying that you do it for business, but business is definitely involved in the decision. You have to consider business sides to it.
Brandon said, name a business partnership that lasted forever.
Cheech and Chong.
I don't know whoever married to the.
Keisha said, marriage isn't even sacred anymore. Wrong. That's the thing about it, right? It's not sacred no more, bro. I look at it as sacred. That's why I said, huh?
That's selective to the individual.
That's subjective?
Selective.
Selective.
It's
Selective
not,
or
it's
subjective?
not sacred to a lot of people, but it's still sacred to a lot of people. It's a lot of people that marriage is still sacred to.
It
It's
goes.
sacred to me. That's why I ain't married. That's why I ain't
It's sacred.
married
It's
yet.
sacred to me, man. I don't think personally 10 out of 10, like I said, the fucking checklist part. I personally don't. I'm just being. I like to think realistically. I don't think there's no perfect person. It sounds like what. Now I'm pretty sure if your moms and dad was still here and we was able to talk to them, they would tell us like, "Yo, this shit is not perfect."
No, there's.
But-
I got an explanation
but-
for that.
But
There is no perfect person. There's a perfect union. There is no perfect person, but you've got to understand when you make a checklist with 10 things on it, it's not going to be 10 unreasonable things.
Yeah, it could be whatever.
It's going to be 10
that's
things
all he was
that are
saying.
reasonable.
It could have
that
been
you
something crazy.
absolutely
Yeah.
can find if you have the patience.
so it comes
If
down to
you're not
compromise.
saying,
You might not get the 10 things.
It comes down to
initially.
compromise.
Y'all gotta be able to get to a point where y'all both compromise. Love is about giving, bro. It ain't just about taking or doing. Love is about how much you're gonna accept, how many times you're gonna forgive, how many times you're gonna be willing to try. That's what love is, bro. If your girl bad and then she ain't gonna be bad forever, gang. It might not be way. She might lose her hair. She might skin might start tearing. Anything can happen. Teeth might fall out. Anything. You gotta love her past looks, bro. You gotta be able to accept their mind. Like that's why I'm big on women who can take accountability. And if I fuck up, be on me with accountability. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to read each other. We gotta be transparent. And a lot of these new generation women, not to deteriorate or take away from what you were saying, they don't like that shit, bro.
And I
you
think-
can't tell them.
yeah,
you can't
and I-
read
and I
them.
think-
They say they want
yeah.
a man, but then when they run into a man who try to give them enlightenment and
I
guidance,
think
Because the
Yeah,
man comes
yeah.
with structure and order.
But I think
they
that's
don't want to follow
I think
that.
that
A
is
lot of the
Yeah.
time.
yeah, that's kind of. I think that what you're saying is
Yeah,
1,000% right. Like maybe that's what Rich is not seeing in a relationship. Maybe these women ain't holding themselves accountable.
so my big thing, so
It
that's
is-
a
Man,
good one.
Rich like them fucking.
No, but it don't matter. But
Rich
look,
got a type. Them
It's
type
all
that he
right,
that
but
type
they
that he
gonna
like
marry
probably.
you.
but I'm saying is it's
I
not.
got
It's
a
like
type I like to.
yeah, but if this chick he really into,
What's
and
your type you like
if
that
she
you would
did
settle
something-
down
So
with?
let me tell you something. Number one on my list, number one that most women that I have encountered in this era, number one is appreciation, being appreciative. If you got a woman that can hit that mark, number one, everything else is easy.
See,
If she appreciates you.
thank you,
So when I
That's
say
huge.
that,
That's
what I'm
huge.
saying,
thank you. Yeah,
a woman that appreciates you, she don't see no lacking in nothing you do. You get up, you go to work every day, you do this. It don't matter if you make $1 million or $100. She appreciate that you actually go out and work.
And that's
She
big for-
appreciate
and
the
that's big
efforts
for-
that you put forward,
And that-
the things that you do.
Yep.
She know how to show appreciation
And
for that.
that's gonna dismiss some
a
of Rich
woman
shit.
that know how to do that eliminates a bunch of the other
shit.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to
But you
tell
know
you.
she gonna
If
put
she
It could be-
appreciates
in
you,
love.
she's not
Appreciation
gonna
is
be
real.
talking crazy to
Right,
you.
that's what.
I appreciate
Right,
this,
that's
man.
what I just
I'm not gonna
said.
be talking
All right,
crazy,
hold on. Let
man.
me read what Brandon said. He said it comes down to honesty. If both y'all honest and really in it together, you can get through peaks and valleys of a relationship. I agree with that.
you gotta be able to fall back in love.
I agree with that, man.
It take time, bro.
But I think what Rich was saying, that's why I said
Rich talking about that rare shit.
No. It would, like he just said. I said,
Is it really that rare?
No,
It's rare in
because
this day and generation
because
now,
what
sir.
Rich was
It's
trying
really
to
that
I
rare?
haven't met a woman.
woman. Listen, that's what he just said.
An appreciative woman.
See what I'm saying?
in years.
If that woman did that alone, his checklist
Damn, you
went
don't know how to
down
appreciate
already.
shit? I'll give you a perfect example. That whole 50-50 shit.
Yeah.
I've been a nigga that paid all the bills, right? But the business that I was in, sometimes you have
Peaks and valleys.
peaks and valleys. I have mostly peaks. So I'm paying all the bills for 3 years.
When I'm down,
All
you
the
can't
bills.
look out for me.
I got a down year. And guess what? All I hear is, this. Do you appreciate the fact that for 3 years you could have been stacking and doing something that for this 1 year you could be like, I gotta watch it.
Listen, with Rich,
Get back because I know what you can do.
Yeah.
Get back to where you
this, you know what it is, Rich? What you asking for is not unrealistic. It's called, y'all want to really know what the real term is? It's called virtuous woman.
Yeah.
Like he just said, he was paying all the bills for 3 years, so all your money was free. You supposed to be putting that up. So when that hardship came, it wasn't nothing for her to do. My king been holding us down. When you play the game of chess, what is the king's objective on the chessboard? Nothing. What is the queen's objective?
Protect
the king. This shit ain't peanuts and crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When your man
checkers,
when
nigga.
your man has accommodated, made your life
Shit ain't
as
motherfucking
luxurious
checkers,
and
nigga.
easy as possible, he is gonna already have a hard time because he's taking on all the responsibilities. So if he falls back on one of those, my job, as the significant other in the relationship, is to hold him up. Because at the end, that's what we first started off. What you looking for? I'm looking for somebody to grow with. The first thing a man usually says, I'm looking for a woman that can hold me down. But I always use the line, I don't need you to hold me down. I need you to hold me up because everything I'm trying to do in my life is going up. I don't need you to hold me down. I need you to hold me up.
Preach.
That's inspiration. If I did something wrong, baby, we gonna get this shit. No, baby, we got this. Them little bitty words you say to a man
straight up,
is
that go a long
100
way.
times of a
Go a long way.
100 times value in a relationship.
They don't even know.
Simple shit like he said, babe, you didn't have to do this. I am so grateful. Woo, woo, woo. Man,
Appreciation goes
with a man, it goes a long way.
because like because like just let me know these little moves I'm making not going unnoticed. The little things,
Just them little words, just make your
going
week,
unnoticed. You know
make
what I'm
your whole
saying?
week go by a little bit.
Right. That appreciation is a fucking
Little
major.
shit make niggas go. Little shit you say to a man to give you 100% impact.
Right.
All the time. Little shit for us, and we got to do the extreme
Yeah.
to get that validation from you.
Nigga, every
I seen this shit online.
superstar
And this
needs
shit,
a
I want a
cheerleader.
nigga to chase me and kiss my ass
Come on, man.
because this pussy is worth and all that type of shit, bro.
I hate bitches.
And this an old bitch.
This
This an old bitch too.
These bitches
old
come with
bitch.
allowances, nigga.
This old bitch. I commented on that shit and I said ridiculous. I said ridiculous. Prime queen.
The bride queen.
Right.
You gonna have to kiss my ass and shit on these walls, Ray, because I'm 47 and I ain't fucking around with no. Excuse me? You 47. You ain't fucking around with no bullshit.
Hey,
You got a whole lifetime of bullshit. It sound like.
They be killing me. These women be wilding, bro. Like, as men, like, I'm not trying to make it like a we have more thing, but it's in essence we do to certain degrees. We're just willing to give more for that particular woman that we love. But the women who we're willing to give for realize the position that we should be in and adhere to put us in that position.
And that's why they're gonna end up with 4-5 cats.
Your femininity
4-5
leads in a relationship way more than your overall fortitude or
cat
your
lady on the
female
block.
bravado.
You just a sexy cat lady.
Now, motherfucker got 3 and 4 cats.
Yeah, that's Miss Harrison up there on
I
the
ain't
block.
knocking it. Get your cats, baby, do you. But I'm just saying that femininity lead a lot further than that overall fortitude. Want to be more prideful than the man. You can't have more pride than me.
Frenchies. My thing is like, don't make me repeat myself too many times. Follow like, but on the flip side, let me go to the flip side. There's a lot of these whack ass niggas, whack ass brothers out here, bro. They don't know how to lead properly. that don't know how to make the moves properly, that don't know how to do shit the right way, bro, and sitting on their ass and want the woman to take care of them. So they're basing their views off of they're bringing old baggage on a new trip.
Yeah.
In all aspects, you know what I'm saying? And that's where the disconnect comes in.
Oh, absolutely.
That's where I said, like, where you talking about, bro, the bitch made me like, well, I don't know how to shut the fuck up. If one else want to say something, if you telling me to shut the fuck up, I'm not going to shut the fuck up.
Or the problem is,
or I'm not going to be quiet if you say the conversation's done. And I don't want to talk about it no more. You can't make all the decisions. We're equal.
She experienced that. She experienced.
So,
all
baby,
these hands
this only thing I think is, so, baby, if we equal, when we walk down this fucking street and something jump out, today is your turn to jump in front of me.
Knuckle up.
Say what?
Throw them hands up.
Since we equal, when we walk down this block and a motherfucker jump out the bushes, today is your turn to jump in front of me and handle that.
Yeah, when this nigga break into the house,
Right.
you go downstairs
You go downstairs,
with the gun.
equal,
You go down with
Your ass up and go down, going up.
you go downstairs with the gun and blaze his ass.
I went yesterday.
Like, I know how to use this thing.
Hey, when we got 32 bags of groceries in the trunk, carry all 32.
Carry them all in there.
You bring them all in today, baby.
Appreciate
Matter of
it.
fact, I cut the grass last week. Last time we had a flat tire. Remember last time we had a flat? I changed it.
I'll get the dishes.
Right.
Today,
I know it's 120 degrees out here. We flat on the freeway. I'm going to sit in the car with the AC on and you jack the car up.
Oh, it's hot. You can pump the gas.
Equal.
That's where shit gets squiggly and misconstrued.
Right, because
Definitely get squiggly.
you're not appreciating.
You feel me?
You're not appreciating your significant other's value in the relationship. Plain
And I cook more than she do, so
the moment you're not appreciating the value that your significant other brings in your relationship, that's where you get lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
That's true. That's a fact.
Yeah, I think it's very factual. Like when people just say they gonna leave, you gonna leave? All right.
bye.
I don't think it's finna be sweet to get back in
And
when
don't
you
come back.
decide you want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker throw that I'm gonna leave shit. I'm done. I'm walking away type shit. Like you can't get replaced. So like I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't got no
Like
fight
everybody,
inside.
and you ain't gonna run into that same shit you run into that one person with everybody. They go both ways.
Or
What
you
if that's
thought
the dude saying that?
you thought they stopped making Cadillacs because of you, bitch?
Right.
Leave to me is I go to the couch.
Right. Leave. What I mean when women say, okay, I'm gonna leave. All right. I'm serious.
You walk out that door, bitch.
All right. Motherfuckers too old to play them dumb ass games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a man cave section in my house at all
Yeah.
times.
Just isolate.
So we mad? I'm
Emotional
going in there.
maturity. Motherfuckers gotta be emotionally mature. That's hard though.
It is hard.
Because we come from a woman. We man, but we come from a woman, so we emotional as well.
It's also hard because a lot of us, maybe 60% of us, didn't have a father in the home, and if he wasn't really that. I mean, depending on the situation,
Yeah.
you know, he wasn't that, stand up dude to like look up to. So, I think that a lot of this shit is subjective, but then a lot of this shit is factual.
And a little
But shit, man, that's really the last.
a little bit of systematic too.
Huh?
A little bit of systematic. I tell you, my father fall for the system. You know what I mean? So
What you mean?
like just family court. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Just the dynamics of family court when they get involved, like it changes the whole dynamic of even a broken home. It just changes.
Also, nowadays, too, depending on your age range, you have to, as a man, speaking from a man perspective, and even a female, you have to either get okay with or be fine with helping raise somebody else's kids.
That ain't
And
like
if those kids gonna fuck with you or not, or if those kids we all say man like appreciation,
Did you
or
see
even
that video I put in there?
but even if those kids are gonna appreciate what you do, what you did or what you did. I had a stepdad, bro. One of my real dad, bro, super Muslim, FOI Muslim. But we used to get into it too. I just scrapped him a couple of times and everything growing up. But when I see him, still to this day, I still tell him, bro, thank you, because you didn't have to do a lot of the shit that you did. You know what I'm saying? And
with him, bro.
huh?
Yeah,
That's wild, bro.
I know.
Yeah, I was 14.
I know a few
man.
people-
Dude, I shared a video in the chat where the girl's out there. Look at this nigga, y'all. And the dude telling the son who 13, he smoked weed, sell drugs, disrespectful to mama. Like, that's my son. You know, and he like, well, bitch, he gonna got no discipline. You don't want to discipline him. He need his ass beat. This, I'm leaving you. And she like, why you gotta leave? And he out there being disrespectful. And I'm like, yo, ain't no way.
Ain't no fucking
Ain't
way
no
at all.
way.
Straight up.
The fuck?
Ain't no
Yeah,
way.
I hope I never have
That
to go
goes-
to that day.
That goes back to your standards. You know what I'm saying? And that is a big flaw. A lot of these women, and I grew up with my stepfather is my dad. That's who I knew. I didn't even know I had a different dad, bro. A man to go through that raising another child, that shouldn't even be a question. But like you said, it's always I'm looking for a real man for my son to have a father figure. But anytime he stepped into that position to do what he's supposed to do as the
Step
father
in.
figure, you're dismissing him. So now you're showing the
You step
conflict
in.
and the
Right.
confusion
Yeah,
in the
it's
household.
confusing them.
And
Right.
your kid and your son is
They
looking
see
at that.
Yeah.
Now to be low key, y'all be like, you raising him to be, he gonna be messed up, yo, because you're not letting him get the proper, you don't know what it means to be a boy. Just like I don't know what it means to be a woman. So certain things when they come up and you have a male figure in the household or something, let that man take that lead.
Keisha said, I ain't never told a man to leave. You can't make decisions while you're emotional. I need to work on that. I make hella decisions emotional, and I need to stop doing
We
that
water
shit.
signs.
Huh?
Water signs.
Yeah. But I'll stand on it too, though.
Yeah, for that moment.
Like, I'll stand on my decision until the fucking earth move. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's bad or good, but
It can be good or bad.
yeah, it can be
They
good or
had more
bad.
good results out of it. or
I
bad
think so. It
results.
saved me. It gave me a lot of peace. A lot of the times, bro, dealing with shit that I feel like I
It
shouldn't
ain't never
deal
good
with.
to make decisions in anger. Though.
But did you destroy
That's
any
true.
piece though? Well, you
I have done that too.
You know
I
what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
both
That's
parts
what I
equal.
sit back and look at like how many other people's piece did I fuck up or destroy
Right.
because of my selfish ways or my peace. You know what I'm saying? But that's shit. It takes time to reflect and grow and look at shit like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But I still bug out though. I ain't gonna cap. I
That's what I
still
said.
bug out.
That's what I said. Did you have more good or bad results by that? That's why I asked that.
I mean, they ain't never done good bugging
never
out as a
good, but
man.
listen,
Your woman is going
You're
in
good
there
and
for you,
bad.
just like you hitting that
We don't know
switch.
what their situations could have been. If it was some shit that you could have died off of and
That's
you're
different.
alive, then that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That did you have more good out of bad decisions? It don't matter if you shouldn't make a
I
bad.
hate
yeah.
bugging out because when I bug
do
out, I
too.
bug the fuck out.
But when you bugged out, you still here. I'll need you to understand that concept. You still here because you could have bugged out and not be here. The overall morality, you're still living. I'm not saying it's good you bugged out. I'm saying
You gotta realize
saying,
you
and when
bugged out, and you
those
gotta
bugged
step out.
Yeah, in those bugged
your-
out
of
situations.
your-
and-
of
and-
your
Bug up? Should I say bug up?
You gotta look at yourself like in third person, damn near, because you don't want to look crazy.
and at time-
You don't
at
want
the
to look
time,
crazy. You don't want to look like a monster. You don't want to look like this or that. You know what I mean? You gotta check yourself
I mean,
as a man,
Well, yeah,
I was fucked up.
because ain't nobody finna check you.
But when you had those most bugged outs, was it when you was younger or when you
Especially you, Quando. Ain't nobody finna check you.
You had a lot of bugged out situations when you was in your early
I
20s
didn't
and
check
shit.
bro.
Man,
I'm just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
learn
time.
from it.
You
You
learn
learn from it.
Yeah.
If you bug out every time, it's a problem.
yeah,
Right.
on the
But
same
you gotta
thing.
realize, okay,
I'm able to admit when I'm wrong though.
this,
A lot of
this
motherfuckers
sets
don't
me
do
off
that.
and gets me
Bug
to this
out when
point.
you
Now I
wrong.
gotta learn how to react.
I was just
Yeah.
look. I said right here. I was just telling Chrono like, yo, hey, I was bugging. My bad. You know what I mean? I'm going through some other shit, and it happened to leak out on you. My apologies. You know what I mean? I was real stand up about it, and you know what I mean. You gotta realize when you fuck up and when you make mistakes and when you going through turmoil in your own personal space and then it leak out on the others. And that was my personal thing. Like I you know what I mean, I try to catch it and I try to be better about it. You know what I mean? That's some.
Yeah, and most of it, like you said, if you had more bug outs, you know what I'm saying, you got to look at the time frame, like you're saying. That's maturity too. Like if you had a lot of bug outs when you was in your teens and 20s and all, I'm not gonna hold that on me, man. I was still a child. I'm still young. If you still having those same bug outs as an adult, like Rich said, you need to be figuring that out then. So you got to take all that into consideration when you do it. You know, like, oh man, you know, I had to, like he said.
I don't know, man.
Your
Maybe
reaction-
something wrong with me. I be bugging out sometimes.
Yeah,
Still, and I'm
everybody
fucking 43.
was bugging out though. Is it
Bugged out.
extreme?
Are
Getting
you bugging
mad.
out over the same thing? Is it the same thing, the same type of situation?
There's different situations.
You just got
It's different
You- a
situations
small- a
with the
short
same
fuse?
person.
Yeah.
But when I say different situations, is it similar? And because of that person's reaction to the whatever, like it's something that sets off the bug out.
Right.
That's probably the same thing.
For me, I be bottling that shit in.
yeah.
So you
That's
What
my
I'm
issue.
saying is you
I
gotta-
be
you
bottling
gotta
that
look
shit
at-
in.
So when this happens, this makes me do this. I gotta learn to not react the same to this. So how do I stop this? Either I get rid of you because you're gonna keep doing what makes me do this, or I change how I react to it.
Right.
Or in his,
But you can't have
Right.
it bug out over and
Right.
over because what can it escalate?
right. So
First of all, your health.
yeah,
High blood pressure, now you got this
Strokes,
blood pressure
heart
through the
attacks.
roof, and heart attacks become possible. Now you bugging, and all of a sudden, Elizabeth,
Uh-huh.
This is the big
this is the
one.
big one.
This
You
is the
got to
big
think
one.
about mental health there because now, what's they call that shit? If you keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different reactions,
Insanity.
insanity.
Like, yo, you gonna keep doing the same fucking thing that make me do this.
Yeah.
But that
So am I gonna kill myself fucking with you, or am I gonna eliminate this? And there's only two ways to do that: eliminate you, or eliminate
the
how you
behavior.
react.
But continuous action is like shortening that fuse. So now your fuse is short as fuck. Therefore, your tolerance with that person becomes super short. So
now
it's
you
like
gotta
the
break
smallest shit they do make you bug up
Now,
on their ass.
break-
Now
now you, depending on what it is, you,
Know what
you got to
I'm
do
saying?
your whole breakdown of
Then
what
put
that
the
is.
tie back
Is
on
it the
the
lack
bread.
of communication?
You bugged
Why
up.
you trying
Is
to
it-
not in the
is
bread?
it I'm
it's
not
in the
being
bread.
Curse
direct?
the ass out. You
From
know,
what
went
I
off
asked
on
of
those
them.
damn bread.
I can't hear you. What?
So it goes back. So then, like you said, now you break down what exactly what that is. Maybe it's the lack of communication. Why they keep doing the same thing that's getting you to that. Like it. Did I not explain myself directly?
My thing is admit when you wrong.
Okay, so then you don't.
Man,
hold
but
yourself
then
accountable.
I'll be on some bullshit sometimes because after she admitted, I still be mad.
So you don't let it go.
Yeah, that's my toxic trait. Sometimes
Your
I don't know
blood
how
be
to.
boiling. Even when
The
it's soft, you don't know how to
Still,
apology
you still want to
ain't
know because
It's like when I get real mad, bro.
It depends
I
on
wanna
the
fucking
severity
down,
of the
like I want to
situation.
fucking like you know what I mean, like fuck
So
you.
you go 100 to 60 to 40, and then
I gotta calm down.
So you
And
also
then like
gotta
maybe
ask,
with time, I'd be like, that's something I internally.
do you feel like the person admitted it authentically or just to shut you up?
shut you up too.
Because
Yeah.
that's the
Right,
thing
that's
too.
the thing too.
That's why you
If I
still
don't really
react
believe,
that
if
way.
I feel like you just saying it to appease me, it's not
Bullshit
because
me.
you really feel it. I'm gonna keep bugging.
Right, right.
Like, all right, whatever, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You ain't mean that
So
shit.
you
bitch.
ain't mean that.
Now
you
it
ain't
makes you
sorry.
even more mad.
Bitch, you
ain't
ain't sorry.
mean it.
Now it's going left field.
Now you ain't fucked up.
Yeah, you gotta
I ain't gonna
you
whoop
gotta
your ass.
remove you
I
gotta
don't think I'm
remove
not gonna hit you. I ain't gonna do none of that. to
you gotta remove the
You
ego.
like shit though.
I'm
But
about
this
to put
tongue,
You gotta
in the microwave
remove-
on 12 minutes to leave.
I
You gotta put
chill,
it. You
bro.
gotta put aside the pride. You gotta put aside the ego and all that bullshit.
I don't be realizing I come off the wax.
Bitch, watch this. Now
Like
gotta
you was
find
wrong.
the
Wrong is wrong.
And your house gonna stink for like 3 weeks.
Are we burn that popcorn in there?
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. All right. See you later, bitch.
Motherfucker gonna catch on fire.
It is.
It's going.
It's gonna be black as shit and hard as a rock, and the microwave is done.
It's gonna be.
Oh, that's some petty ass shit, boy.
Get that popcorn. They gonna call like, ooh, you left the popcorn in the microwave.
Oh shit. Well, shit, man. We finna wrap it up. What niggas got coming up? Any
Oh,
shout-outs?
y'all ain't gonna talk about the goddamn incubator babies.
Hell no. I didn't want to talk about that. Who put that in the chat?
I did.
You did? Man, nobody want to talk about that shit.
That shit is hilarious,
AI babies? Or what the fuck was that?
nigga. That's the Matrix, nigga.
Yeah, it is the Matrix.
like a
Literally.
motherfucker.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, literally, bro. When
You already
woke up,
gonna
he
be
was 25 years old. He's put that shit out his
you
mouth and
already
his
putting
back.
sex dolls out there on the market. Nigga, you fuck around and get one
Where am I?
pregnant.
Where am I?
Where am I?
You gonna
Zion.
you gonna birth a fucking android. Android 25.
Looking at their hand and their fingers and shit. Not
Yeah.
knowing what the fuck going on.
The shoebox babies.
Right, shoebox baby.
Goddamn
Shoebox baby.
Tesla test tube.
Yeah, Tesla
Little
baby.
bitch.
You Tesla little baby.
You know, Tesla baby.
Tesla little
That's
baby.
hilarious.
Shoebox
hilarious.
Tesla baby. Get you a shoebox Tesla baby.
Well, I seen some shit on Joe Rogan, man. They was talking about how they were gonna like make a hybrid of like an ape and human man and just like create armies with these.
I believe it's already made.
Armies?
You know what I'm saying? And it's
Oh,
like
army?
if they die, like fuck it, we made him. It's not like a real human. He's artificial. You know what I'm saying? They blended in
Man.
DNA, and it's like a human, but he got like chimpanzee strength and shit.
Hey man, humans are
Soldier, bro. That's
humans
wild.
want to wipe
Ah,
out
good
humans so bad.
Caesar.
Like why do we want to kill our own race so bad?
Brandon said, he said Tesla tube ass boy.
Tesla.
Brandon said, is Diddy getting the deal or no? Man,
Deal with who? A deal with
It's a
who?
whole rabbit hole, B.
Yeah, he getting a deal for probably 87 years in prison.
Hey man.
All right, let's make a bet. Friendly gentleman's bet. Push-ups.
Oh, God.
Push-ups. Is Diddy gonna get more than 10 years? I'd say no. And I'm willing to bet 100 push-ups that Diddy is not going to get more than 10 years. Either and by default, if he end up early demising, I don't wish it on. I mean, if he did the shit with kids, he say he did, then kill yourself. But either if he reaches an early demise, then that's not doing the time. If he ends up getting 4-5 years, that's not doing the time. I'm talking about, is he gonna get 10 years or more? I say no.
Yes.
I say
What?
he get more than 10 years.
Yes.
And
You
if
say
he do
yes.
an early demise,
More
I
than
think you should lose the debt off of that.
Why?
Because he ain't gonna kill himself for 10 years or less. If he kill himself, it's because.
Or what if
that
they
means
say he
get a
killed
football
himself?
number.
What if they say he killed himself like fucking Epstein? He ain't kill himself probably.
He ain't kill himself.
Nigga,
Nigga, it's been all
That
kind of
nigga
shit
get a-
say otherwise.
if
I
he
think-
get a date, he not offing himself.
If he guilty, he gonna get more than 10 for this shit. Ain't no way around it.
Well, I don't know. I don't like taking bets on niggas' sentences. That's against my
Crosby said, I'm in. I bet, Brandon. He not getting more than 10 years, bro. I don't think so. And
Brandon
no,
said he can't see
Trey,
him getting more than 7 years.
Trey said, no, not on call. I'm
I
not
don't
doing
even
no on call shit, bro.
I don't think he's getting less
Yeah,
than
me
10
doing
years.
push-ups in Walmart. No.
He getting more than 10 years.
I don't think he getting less than 10 years. I'll make a bet on
He
that.
get more than 20 years.
I think if he's found guilty,
Brandon said, I can't see him getting more than 7.
Man, you tripping.
tripping. If he guilty, that's
Hey, man.
If he guilty on
They
the
already-
if they find him guilty on the things he's charged with,
Way
he's
out
getting 80 years.
They already turned down a $50 million
Why
bond.
Tekashi ain't get 10 years? He had racketeering
They
too.
already turned it
Yeah, but
down.
he's not that.
He had racketeering.
He ain't got no shit.
He had
I mean, they
racketeering.
got something.
He had, hold on, bro. He had racketeering and he had murder. He got like 2 weeks old, but he was involved. He was involved. He was involved.
Crime.
Nigga, guilty by association, bro. He was involved in it. But he was involved in it, bro. That means you're a part of it still.
How do you know Diddy ain't got? Maybe you don't. How you don't know they got evidence that Diddy got bodies on them too? That's why you don't know that. The press only release what they want you to know. You got to realize that's fair. You know how the feds go. United States versus Sean Combs. He is in custody of the country. It's only so much that I have to let you see and know. But yes, he's gonna get more than 10 years, sir. That's federal.
They're not even starting
Trey
his trial
said-
till May.
Trey said he
They
gonna
put
get
him-
20.
They pushed it back.
He gonna say he gonna get 20, but Trump gonna pardon him after 4.
If he in office, he could. I don't know if he can't do it. If he in office, he can't.
Shit, man. Hey, we out, man. Y'all share the podcast, bro. We out. Peace and blessings, man. Peace, peace.